Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All Free Music Pre-Show. I'm Mario Hemsley, and we're firing up La Machina, as it were, as we head into this morning's broadcast. It's going to be a special day today. Omari Bakari, you're going to get a chance for the first time to see the face behind the voice. And we hope that you're not disappointed.
We hope.
And so it is. Another day. Welcome. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Twitter. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, LinkedIn. Good morning. Good morning.
When you walked away, it was the saddest day that the world has known. Shattered my heart and left me with pieces of a broken home. Now you say you need me, standing at the door, asking if you can come in, and I can't say no, no, I can't say no. You and I just can't say goodbye.
Good morning.
Every time we do, well, it's just another lie. I know you're no good for me, but every time I'm with you, there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Good morning once again. This is the All Free Music Pre-Show. The show where we get you ready, get everything started. And the music, it's all free. You can get it for free and share with your friends. I see some of my friends, Audrey, you know I love you, and Beth Nasca, one of the most wonderful nurses that I worked with throughout my medical career. Good morning, Beth. Good morning, Audrey. Good morning, world.
We've been to hell, been burned by the flames of a pain so deep that even the strongest God in the heavens would kneel and weep. But here I lie, pressed against your skin, right where I wanna be. You're the sweetest sin. You and I just can't say goodbye. Every time we do, well, it's just another lie. I know you're no good for me, but every time I'm with you, there's nowhere I'd rather be.
All right. That song has the longest title of any song I've ever heard. That's Drunk in a Smoky Bar, Drinking an Imperial Porter Mix by Laswell. Remember, all the music here is all free music all the time, and I'm getting things ready for you. It's going to be a special day today. One of the things that we're going to be talking about later on in Morning Coffee is the issue of abortion. It's going to be a rough morning on Morning Coffee, so I'm telling you, we're going to talk about Kevin Samuel's death. Should we actually care? We're going to talk about the issue of blacks and abortion, and we're going to talk about Trump's legacy and whether or not the Biden administration is allowing that to happen. So these are some of the topics we're going to be talking about today. And so I'm going to play a song for you now that's available. Richard Dito, one of the Watts Prophets, we did an album. Richard, my friend, I took a bunch of his stuff. Well, I played music cuts for him while he read poetry. That's how it went. And when an album was made, one of the tracks that we did is pertinent to today's discussion. Unwed mother, unborn child. Here's Richard Dito and the Hemsley Foster Project. Take a listen.
Poor little innocent teen filled with emotion. Her boyfriend hasn't called, and he promised her devotion. Unprotected sex was the test. Now she knows the rest. Sitting at home alone, waiting for the phone to ring. Trying to imagine what a frightening thing it would be if her young lover didn't call. She would fall from grace and have to face all the hurt and pain alone. Promised you everything before the act. Now you can't even get him to call you back. Unwed mother with the unborn child. Where's that faithful lover now? Maybe something happened, you tell yourself. But your best friends tell you something else. Girl, he's out on the town, fooling round. Some say he's even getting down. Are you gonna do? Are you gonna do? Are you gonna do? Are you gonna do? Maybe something happened, you tell yourself. But your best friends laugh and tell you something else. Girl, he's out on the town fooling round. Susie saw him getting down. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do? Are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Now? Promised you everything before the act. Now you can't get the chum to call you back. Billy said, think he's on crack. When you make that call, or sit and wait for that phone to ring, hoping you call. Or maybe stand in the face, or maybe disgrace your face.
We're getting Omari settled in.
What are you gonna do?
Sights out the body heat. All free music pre-show. Looks like all systems are go. Amari, you
Where's
checked
that?
your Facebook. Is it streaming to you? Can't hear you.
I'm looking at you now.
Thank you. I have to, as I said, that's why we have the pre-show to get us all ready, get us all live and in motion. Speak it up, speak it out.
Unwed mother with a child.
Sights out the body heat.
What are you
Coffee
gonna
time.
do now?
No time for sleep.
Unwed mother with an unborn child. What are you gonna do now? Unwed mother with an unborn child. What are you gonna do now?
Richard Dito of the Watch Prophets,
Sitting away on your phone ring.
the most important musical group that you probably never heard of.
Where's that?
The most influential music group that you probably never heard of. The Watch Prophets.
Where's that? Where's
music all the time.
Promise to everything.
From an album entitled Afterthoughts that I produced for Richard Dito. Urban Foster and I wrote the music. Recorded right here in this studio. Legendary Watch Prophets.
You had your moment of running wild.
Yes. Wow. It's going to be a wonderful morning indeed. You got a heavy show in terms of discussion this morning. Because some of this we can't handle in one show. So I'm really today going to do an introduction of the topic, because we may have to do just a whole show on blacks and abortion.
Yeah.
Okay, so we may have to, but today we're going to at least introduce some of the controversies that we're going to be discussing, because there are many. In preparing for today's show, coming up live at 10, I did a bunch of reading, which basically made me want to do a bunch of reading. You can't educate yourself effectively on topics like this in just an instant. You really need to look at it from the perspective of multiple people to get an idea of what you want to respond to. And that's what I found. That's what slowed me down with the topic of abortion, because I have to then respond to a number of people in my own community. And so that's what we're going to be talking about as part of this show coming up at 10. Also at 10, we're going to be talking about Kevin Samuels, the YouTuber with 1.5 million subscribers who recently passed, who's been known for his denigration of women, black women in particular. We're going to talk about what happens when people like this pass, and should we care, and how should we respond, and what would be appropriate. So that's what we're going to be talking about. And the third thing that I'm going to be talking about is about Trump's lasting legacy and whether or not we should hold the Biden administration responsible because of his unwillingness to fight Trump. Is that part of the problem? All that coming up at 10 a.m. Morning Coffee with Mario. Also, we reveal the face of Omari Bakari. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to actually see his face. And, we have seen his face, and the world of online dating has been seeing his face recently. And so we know. We know. And so for Omari Bakari specifically, we're going to play this song by Love Shadow, Frank H. Carter. Because he needs a healing, ladies and gentlemen. He needs a healing. Have to make sure Omari has enough marijuana for the show. I got mine.
I rolled everything up last night.
With love you won't be concerned. No, no, no. You say it hurts too much. There's no one left to trust. Your broken heart and nothing left.
Give me some hearts out there.
And people are gonna stress you, baby. And I can only hope and pray you understand. The girl is something special, it's not a question, not just some suggestion, no. It's the reason that I care so much. This girl is something special, not just some suggestion, no. Something special, something special. It's the reason that I care so much. This girl is something special. You can't keep truly hide? Would you rather live pretend, believing you can win, and so you end up crying every single night? When will you open up your eyes, pretty baby? When will you let go of your oh so foolish pride? Can be afraid to die, just take a chance and try, 'cause all we have is what we are inside. Life is gonna test you, baby, and people are gonna stress you, baby, and I just only hope and pray you understand. The girl is something special, it's not a question, not just some suggestion, no. It's the reason that I care so much, 'cause girl, you're something special, not just some suggestion, no. Girl, you're something special, something special. It's the reason that I care so much, 'cause girl, you're something special. Life is gonna test you, baby, and people are gonna stress you, baby, and I just only hope and pray you understand. The girl is something special, it's not a question, not just some suggestion, no. It's the reason that I care so much. Life is gonna test you, baby.
Sure
The
enough.
people are gonna stress you, baby.
Sure enough.
And I just only hope and pray you understand. The girl is something special, it's not a question, not just some suggestion, no. It's the reason that I care so
Looks like all
much.
systems
The girl
go.
is something special.
Broadcasting worldwide.
Not just some suggestion, no. Girl, you're something special. Something special. It's the reason that I care so much. Girl, you're something special. Not just some suggestion, no. Girl, you're something special.
That's right, something special.
It's the reason that I care so much. Girl, you're
Frank H.
something
Carter.
special.
Love Shadow. Located in London, I believe Bernard Lindsay Zaire
Girl, you're something special.
calls me the walrus. I like that. I don't like. Thank you, Bernard. What's happening,
Girl,
brother?
you're something special.
Yeah.
Something special. It's the reason that I care so much. Something special. Girl, you're something special.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting.
It's a nice
Making
song.
well, thank you, my brother. Amari, how you doing this morning?
I'm well. I'm well. Glad to be here. Vic, how you this morning?
As soon as I take a bite of my morning cake, I'll let you know.
Morning. Right.
See, that's what happens. Sometimes you just gotta slap it. Gotta just, okay, coming up at 10 in the morning cover with Mario, we got a bunch of stuff. I told you. So the question is it all too much? Is it all too much? Because some of these days, you know, you kind of want to reach out and slap people upside the head. But don't do it. Don't. Impulse control. You're not Antonio Brown. You got to hold back. Sometimes the question is it all too much? Is it all? So I send this track out to you. It's Love Shadow. See what you think. Coming up, morning coffee. is still working. Yeah, it's working. That's right. Get your head together. It's morning time, and if you didn't know that, you're already late for work. Get your ass vertical. Let's get that. Do some push-ups.
Tell me, do you feel me out there, moving in deep space?
Push-ups.
I've seen the flip side of your moon. I formed the critters on your face. Tell me, are the stars as bright as when I hold them in your hands? And are we very, very small up there? I am still young to understand. Is it all too much?
That's right. Smoke up.
Just want to quit.
Smoke up. We talking 3 minutes.
Is it all
Smoke up. All right.
do you get tired of it? Is it all too
Think you got Amari working?
Is it all too much when you just want to quit? Is it all
Give me all the great ideas.
much? Do you get tired of it? Is it all too much? I saw it in your eyes. Is it all too much? Tell me, do you feel me out there, moving in deep space? I've seen the flip side of your moon. I formed the critters on your face. Tell me, are the stars as bright as when I hold them in your hands? And are we very, very small up there? I am still young to understand. Is it all too much when you just want to quit? I saw it in your eyes. Is it all too much? Do you get tired of it?
All free music pre-show.
Is it all
Coming up next, Morning Coffee with Mario. Who is that man?
when you just want to quit? I saw it in your eyes. Is it all too much? Do you get tired of it? Do you get tired of it? Is it all too
Is it all too much? Sight, sound, and body heat. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for tuning into the all free music pre-show. And you're going to need to refresh that page because we're going to restart the broadcast as it is required by community standards. And so we're going to restart the broadcast, refresh your page, and we'll be coming back to you live with Morning Coffee with Mario. I want to thank you for tuning in, everybody. Alexa, begin playlist broadcast transition.
Your playlist, Broadcast Transition, on Amazon Music.